Starting a coming 4-year-old Lusitano under saddle. We did lots of things with Fig. Downtime, grazing time, time under the flag grazing, and a little with the ball. I ponied him off of my horse Ruger. I lunged him off my horse Ruger to get him used to being outside. We did trailer loading with him and his owner. His owner participated at least a couple times a week while he was at my farm for training. It's never good if the owner doesn't help out. He was afraid of the tarp, so I fed him on it, then worked with it. Good boy. So always making it leave, never bringing it to him. Here I'm sending them over a pedestal, and whenever I teach a horse to go over an obstacle, whether it's a pool or a tarp or pedestal, pressure away from the obstacle. When he's thinking about it, no pressure. When he stops thinking about it, like right here, I'm going to back him up and change his direction. I want to back him a few steps off, pick up my whip and send him a little harder than the work he'd be doing at the obstacle. We never want to scare him at the obstacle or put too much pressure on him. And that's how I get him used to going over a tarp. They're already scared. They're already afraid of it. So you see I relax my body language, so all he has to do is focus on that and not, is she going to pick up that whip? And he goes over. This is how I address the water hazard later.
Sure.
All right, you're driving, no leg.
Walk on.
And we're gonna halt.
Figgy and wheels down.
I have a line when I'm starting colts, but I did with her just for a few minutes.
Good boy. Ready? Figgy walk on.
Hands forward when you go over.
Uh-oh.
We missed that. We missed that. We gotta go back to that one. Rain stop to the inside. Excellent. Excellent. My first time ever coaching a student to do a first ride. There's so much more footage to watch. You can skip to the end, or you can learn how much we did to get Fig to be comfortable with what we're asking. If they know the answer to the question, they are much happier. Fig was worked 1 hour per day, 5 hours per week while in training. I'm coaching my student in much of the footage. Most clips are less than a minute. Much variety. Please ask any questions. I'm always happy to answer if you're polite. We all do things differently. Please hit the like button, share, and comment. This footage took many hours and several days to put together.
Shoulder out. That's it.
Head in. Yeah, slow it down. And head in. Once he's nice, you can change his direction. Go the easy way. Now change his direction. Establish your circle right away. Head in. Good. Whenever you're ready, a regular halt. Yep. Good. Very good. Look. When you know they're committed to the middle of that thing, yeah, do that a little sooner. When you know they're committed, you look at the next one. Next one. Next one. Once you know they're centered. Next one. Get his head up. Get him busy. And right over the middle of this. So talk to him about getting over if you need to. There it is. Good. I worked on this obstacle with Fig probably 3 separate sessions. Maybe 10 minutes a session and doing groundwork. I put the red things there for a barrier to kind of funnel him in, and then at the end we got where he'd just go through it and stand in there with a halter on and no lead rope and hang out. You see my body is slumped. When he's at the obstacle, my energy's way down. I pick up my energy and look, and then stop putting any pressure when he gets close to that. So as long as he's looking and thinking about it, he can hang out there for a while, you know, maybe even a couple minutes. So you'll see where I'm pressuring him, but right there, no pressure. No clucking, no whip. You have to be patient, and then the horse will trust you. Some people might not like this. The horse wants to push through pressure. This was his first few days here. He wants to push through that halter. I am using butt end at his chest, faking a kick to him to say back off and stay straight. He needs to get off that halter backwards. So when I halt, because I am not holding him into a halt, I am asking him to halt when I lift my line and lean my body back and stop my feet, like heeling a dog. When I stop, you stop. I don't want to pull you to a stop. There he does nicely and gets off that halter. Drop his head. Steady pressure to drop his head. Most people lead their horse
get a little
with
far away
a very
from him.
tight
Look where
grip.
you're going,
I
like
want a
lunging
loose
on a real
line
short
and him
line.
stopping just like that.
Let's see some commands. Yes, good job. Send. Good. Send fast. He's afraid of the stuff on the rail, you know, so look left, just get him going 2 trot strides and then ask him to halt. Or walk. There, walk. Good. And when you're ready, halt. Figgy. Snap, yeah. Good. Back him up. Get out and ahead of him a little bit. You can switch hands so you can raise up your other hand in front of his face. There. Good. There. Good. Much better. All right, walk on. There, exhale. Good job.
Fear I'm gonna have dogs barking in this video. I can't start over because I don't know how to stop and start, so I apologize. Getting him to get off that halter and go forward, but not too much. Gabriella's never helped me with this before. First ponying a horse, you don't want him ripping your arm out of your socket and pulling you off your horse. You also got to have a good, steady horse that's not going to try and fight with that horse. My horse, Ruger, has ponied
Pony and Fig.
a whole lot of babies.
First time out in the front yard anyway, for now.
To say anything to him.
Fig, whoa. Walk on. Yeah. Head over there. Fig, whoa. Good boy. No. Back her up. You don't get the lead. Fig, whoa. That's better. Good. So just have them stand for a second. Once you get a second, then you can send them off again. Good, go. Got to learn some patience. Good boy. So look left and get them past them horses. Talk to them. Get up there, yeah. Get up there. Yeah, good job. Whenever you're ready, one more halt. Try it back up. Good, and walk on. Good boy. We're out of Sir Single rings on purpose. We don't want to go get it. That's fine. You don't get in trouble this way anyway. I just did this and he was perfect. And this is what we struggled with before, him not coming up to the block on this side. And pulling back and veering. I don't want to. In my session.
Want me to get up on him?
You can belly over him. We're gonna get the helmet. Good. Just keep walking behind. Just keep going. Head toward the mounting block. Big circle. Yep. Pet him again. Remember, if he ever gets out ahead of you, you peel off to the inside, right? All right, just walk away like you don't love him. So if he don't come forward, that's when you do your circles, left or right. Doesn't matter. You can go up and pet him. Read him as you walk up to him.
Fly spray.
Yeah? Now go the other way. Pet him first. Then just go the other way, head toward the ball. If he leaves, what the heck? Kiss and draw back. When you lose his eye, drive. Yeah, drive. Yeah. Stay behind him. Look left. Drive him a hard lap. Yeah. When he passes me, you're going to come over to me. Come over to me. Switch. Good girl. Yep, good job. Yeah. When he passes me, ask if he wants to come in. Kiss one time and draw back. Drive. Yep. A whole lap. Now ask him again. Draw back. Keep drawing back. Keep drawing back. Now start leaving. Yep, good. Draw back. Drive. He knows full well, and he's like, nah, I don't think I will. When he passes me, change his direction. That's correct. Good job. Yes, good job. One lap, and then ask him again. Wait till he passes the horses. Now ask him. Yep. Now just stand there and let him settle with that and say, look it, if you're looking at me, you don't have to run. So we can see he's not afraid of the slip. All right, see if we can do it without a line. Good boy. Strong aversion to the offside. Good boy. Whoa. Stand back. Good. Good. Good boy. Yeah. Nervous of that offside, aren't you? Yeah. Good boy. That's a big wow for me, huh? Because he wouldn't even do it.
He moved himself over
with
to
the
the
Holt
block
on the lead
on his
rope
offside.
Huh. Yeah. Big. Good.
He had such fear issues on that offside. I just wanted to do more work with him with the whip. He didn't seem to mind these types of whips. I had a bull whip for the join up because he was a little hard to drive because my round pen is 85 feet. So, which I don't like using a small round pen. You can get into too much trouble. Too much pressure on that horse and not able to take enough off. But he didn't mind that or this so much. Not perfect, but he really needed to trust. I didn't have a fear of him rearing under saddle, but he could. My fear would have been buck or a bolt, and the buck could have happened during a bolt because of his offside was so sketchy. He didn't want to see you out of that right eye if you were sitting on him. So I don't know what happened. His owner didn't see everything that the other person did or tried to do, but so we won't know, but I had to address that offside. And I also had never, I mentioned before, coached a student through this, so that was new for me. And of course my heart was beating fast. I didn't tell her that until after. Because it never is when I'm doing it. or I wouldn't do it when I'm starting colts. He was very heavy in his face, not wanting to give to pressure, sideways or backwards. A lot of people get up from the ground, which causes a lot of stress on their midsection and could cause them to buck. Getting on from the ground is easier because you can skip alongside them, dance, dance, dance. For young people, I'm a lot older, not that athletic. I can get on the ground on my broke horses. I would never do it at this stage on a horse that I was putting a first ride on. And plus, it's a lot higher level of training to get that horse to come over to you and pick you up, no matter where you are.
You have to back him up or forward.
Walk around.
That's fine.
Not pinched in the corner
Good boy.
somewhere tight.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea.
Could come over to where you are and pick you up, no matter which side.
Good boy, Fig.
Good boy.
Then you can take him the other direction and do the same thing.
Up. Good boy.
Mentioning make sure the mounting blocks are stable.
Exhale.
This one is tipped up high.
Pet them all over, front and back. And dismount the others. Just hang on. Just sit there. Whoa. Pull and release. Back him up. Good. And hop off the other side. Good job. All right, flex.
Nice. Good boy.
Good job. And the other side. Good. 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 Good boy, Fig.
Big you walk on.
First solo ride, I did a lap just standing next to her. He had issues on his off side, or if you turned him the off side. One rein stop to the inside. Excellent, excellent. And we did both directions. Good job.
Walk on.
Good boy. And he didn't even run around this morning. No sweat.
Good boy.
He goes, is that what's next? No biting. No biting. Good.
Big you walk on.
The dog's out in the woods with his bell. All right, and you can halt and dismount.
Biggie and
Jump off. Yay.
good boy.
Real first ride right there.
Easy. Good boy. Nice job. And halt. Nice job. This is going to be the first time being ridden with a bit. So he's had a bit. Before he came here, he got driven in one. All right, just walk and halt.
Did you walk on?
Stop him at the cones. Good.
Did you walk on?
So the verbal commands and your seat helps stop the horse. Very nice. Try it back up. All right, walk on. That's good, Gabriella. You can dismount, bring him off the fence and dismount. I was trying to get him to give to that bridle. We don't have a bit. He didn't like any nose pressure. So this is a good way to get him to get soft and back him into a fence that's not electric. And sit up tall and just say, I want your head only. And release the minute they tip their head down. You can do that a couple times up against a fence, and then they should start knowing the answer to the question, which is not root. Don't throw your head out against the pressure, but give to it, get soft to it. And you can do that from the ground as well, standing next to them without being on their back. And so they start going down instead of throwing their nose out. I tacked him up the first couple times, and then Gabriella did it. Every time she rode, I ride Western, so she's very well versed in putting the Western saddle on, and she rode English before she came to me. But anyway,
Sit for a minute.
Very comfortable dressage saddle, and we use the saddle the horse came in.
Good boy.
Very nice. One rein stop to the inside. Exhale, good, and release when he stops, and then make him smell your boot. Keep holding if he, there you go, perfect. There you go. We got a breeze. Hey, pig. Good boy. And whenever you're ready, a halt and a back up. He's like, hold on, I got an itch. Good. Looking good. Yeah.
Gabriella left a few days before Fig left. Working on Legio there. I did have a spur on that I used on the ground to teach him what it was a few times because he did not want to get off the leg. So he did very nice there. I'm by myself here, and I was using the Pixem camera. That was working great until I got it out to use it again and it quit working. Dope. Anyways, I was super happy with his progress from where he came from. Normally I'd get further with horses after a month, but again, from his issue with the offside, which could have been serious, you know, if we didn't fix it. I had to do a lot to address that, and super happy with how he's going. We only rode him, I say we, Gabriella one time in the bit, one lap around, because we didn't need to do that. His owner could do that. We just need to get him going happy and willing, and I think we did that. This is my longest video I ever made. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, still fussing, still fussing. There we go.
Good. Good.
Holding and waiting. Hoping for a drop of the head before we back up. Of his riding, besides the last probably 2 times I rode him, which I probably rode him for 20 minutes, most of the riding was, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, mostly groundwork before getting on him and riding him. Short and sweet. I know a lot of people do it differently and ride him for a full hour, but that's how I do it.